mean, one of the greatest, and not great in a good way, one of the greatest exhibitions of cooning I have ever seen in my life. Taking up for this chick, man. I mean, it was just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You need to see that video as well. And yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, yesterday one of the Stewies, I think it was my man Dollars and Cents, sent me a message saying, you know, Jason Whitlock said that he was going to come on and destroy Charlemagne the God. Now, I guess I need to back up and tell you that part of the story. So Charlemagne the God, my homeboy, New York City radio host, just destroyed Jason Whitlock and gave him one of them donkey of the days that he gives out on the show. Kind of like our Buster of the Week, kind of like our Boiled Peanuts winner. And he gave it to Jason Whitlock for the massive cooning. And so Jason Whitlock, evidently on the show yesterday, said that he was going to go hard at Charlemagne the God, and he was going to destroy him. He was going to defend Christian Leahy's honor and whatnot. Right. That he was going to destroy Charlemagne the God. And I told Dollars and Cents yesterday, let me tell you one thing, man. Jason Whitlock don't want none of Charlemagne the God as far as trying to play the dozens. Right. He don't want none of Charlemagne the God and trying to play the dozens and snap it on each other or whatever, because that's pretty much what they're doing. They're playing that game. All right? Charlemagne the God is from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. We were born with the gift of gab. You remember on 300? You remember on 300 when they the movie 300 at the beginning, they talked about the origins of these Spartans. And one little line, they talked about how when Spartan kids were born, they were born with an innate ability to fight or do whatever. When kids from Moncks Corner are born, we are born with an innate ability to talk shit. Right. So sure enough, Charlemagne today, from what I understand, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, from what I understand today, Charlemagne, and I haven't heard it yet, but Charlemagne basically came back and had a reply to whatever was said about him yesterday by this punk-ass coon Jason Whitlock. And from what I understand, he destroyed him even worse than he did a couple of days ago. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, man, we come out the womb talking shit, sir. This ain't, you don't want to do that with us, obviously. Obviously. So, Jason Whitlock nominated, Kristen Leahy nominated, the orange dude is nominated just for breathing. Fel Pay, the Stewie, gets nominated for a Boiled Penis Award, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show because he didn't know the name of Eric B. and Rakim's first album. Shame, 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 shame on you, Fel Pay. So y'all nominated Fel Pay. Also nominated is Grego the Stewie. Now, I can't remember exactly what Grego the Stewie did to get nominated, but he did something to get nominated. Yeah. So he did something. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. But trust and believe, Grego the Stewie did something to get nominated. So there are your nominations for this week's Boiled Penis Award. Yeah. Those are your nominations for the Boiled Penis Award. Go to the Doug Stewart Show or Stewart Media and Entertainment. I keep messing that up. Go to Stewart Media and Entertainment, man. It's actually pinned to the top of the page, and cast your vote, and we'll tell you the winner/loser a little bit later today. Also today, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight as Boston tries to get some get back. Yeah. Cavs look to take a 2-0 advantage in the series. TNT tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's a quote from LeBron James after Game 1 after they destroyed the Boston Celtics 117-104. And once again, the score was even worse than it ended up being. Here's a quote from LeBron James from LBJ. I don't think that we played a great game tonight. What? Yeah, quote from LeBron James after dominating the Boston Celtics. He says, I don't think we even played the great game tonight. That's right. James was dominant in Game 1. He continued his dynamic playoff run with 38 points, 9 boards, 7 assists, and a wire-to-wire domination once again. Kevin Love, the Minnesota Kevin Love, that's what they've been calling him from what I heard. Kevin Love, looking like the Kevin Love once again of yesteryear, fired a career playoff high of 32 points, including 4 3-pointers in the third quarter. Grabbed 12 boards. Tristan Thompson had a career playoff best 20 points and 9 boards. So they're getting a lot of production out of the front court. Thomas was hounded. Isaiah Thomas was hounded defensively by the Cavs in the opening game, scoring just 17 points. Real tough night for him. He did have 10 assists, though, and became the first Celtic since Rajon Rondo in 2012 to have back-to-back playoff double-doubles, but it wasn't enough. LeBron James. Look at that video of the little boy calling LeBron James's name. LeBron James is averaging 34.8 points, 9.0 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game in the playoffs. Brad Stevens, man, in his 4th year in the league, the head coach of the Boston Celtics, is 0-5 against LeBron James' Cavs in the postseason. That's probably going to continue. I said it after Game 1, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I didn't see one indicator at all. That Boston can win this series or even really be competitive in this series. When they go to Cleveland, you know it's going to be even more domination because of the home crowd and that type of thing. But, I mean, they just don't have the pieces. This is really a bad matchup. And I said this the other day as well, man. Styles make the fight. In boxing, we always talk about that. And this is so true in this, man. They just don't have the pieces. The fact that they even were the number 1 seed is crazy. The fact that they got past the Chicago Bulls because of an injury was just, well received by the team. The fact that they had a lot of things going their way for them to get past the Chicago Bulls. And you look at this squad, man, and when you're dependent on a 5'8" guy, no disrespect, 5'8" guys, they need love too. If you're talking about one of the shorter guys in the NBA and I kind of understand. I'm almost in that category, but I'm average height. But it is what it is. The NBA is a league of big dudes. It is. When you're dependent on a 5'9" guy and your opponent says, we're not going to let this guy beat us, you're going to have to let Marcus Smart beat us, or you're going to have to let Kelly Olynyk beat us or something like that. It's tough. They don't really have the pieces, man. Al Horford, man, is the epitome of average. And I like Al. Al was a great player, man, for the Atlanta Hawks for a long, long time. But Al is the epitome of average. Let me say this now. Once again, I think Al is a very good player. Throughout his career, though, Al's been playing out of position. Like, he really should be playing power forward. But 9 times out of 10, even when he was here in Atlanta, we had him at the center position. He's a power forward. So he's taking it on the chin, man, for the team. His career probably would have been a lot more accomplished if he had played power forward exclusively. And he does play it a little bit, but he's listed as a center. And once again, a lot of time when he was here in Atlanta, he was listed as a center too. So he's playing out of position, so he's a good player. But in relative terms to what you expect out of a starting center in the NBA and what he gives you, I guess, morale-wise as well, Al is average. So they just don't have the horses, man. I like to see a competitive series, but I don't think we're going to see it. No, I don't think we're going to see it. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see it. Today is May 19th, 2017, hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. We got a little birthday and entertainment segment. We have a lot of fun with that. If you listened to the show yesterday, we talk entertainment all throughout the show anyways. You know, at any moment, the whole shift of conversation could happen where we just start talking about The Wire for over an hour or something like that. At any second. At any second, the focus of conversation could shift. All right? Yesterday, we had a very great conversation, a very good conversation about The Wire. And so that type of thing happens all the time. We got talking about the top hip-hop albums of all times a couple of days ago as well. So it bees like that around here sometimes. All right? Hour number 3 is the Power Hour. We read a lot of chat. Find out what y'all talking about. All right? That's hour number 3. We call it the Power Hour. But when we get back, more about Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. We'll kind of take a look at the weekend basketball-wise, the other games that you have on the slate this weekend. And I want to talk about the All-NBA teams. They were announced on yesterday, and they pretty much hold true to form. A couple of snubs, a couple of big snubs that mean a loss of a lot of cash. I'll tell you about that, Paul George. But a lot to get into today. Once again, the number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then we'll be back and do what we do. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show.
To know who is the kid with all the soul. It's my life. I put on this, the world of Chris, so listen in, it unfolds. With food for the mind, improving my lines, beats and using my time, wisely inviting you to fly with me and cry with me and lie with me as I'm looking up to God. Getting my energy, source from my Lord is my clarity. And these facades that's blind in my path, you do the math. These other cats is bringing half. My foundation is love and patience, so I'm built to last. I feel the blast from your attack, cranberry bath ain't scaring us. My soul food is more than chicken and asparagus, and greens and grits is from the heart, so now they fearing us. It's more than just music, cause the flow I'm using is serious. Real thought and rap, it's not a lotta. My punchlines touch minds, I got more catchphrases than Mike Piazza. I gotta keep this metaphorically tight, but leave it just loose enough so it'll fit around your life, alright? But all I'm out to spit, and already did. It seems these people making plans to try to stop the kid. But dog, it's obvious, cause I must win. You can't stop it, do the math, it's not happening. For all I'm about to spit, and already did. It seems these people making plans to try to stop the kid. But dog, it's obvious, cause I must win. You can't stop it, do the math, it's not happening. These people wanna see me fail and don't think I can sell. I'm displaying my creations of art, they show and tell. I know that hell's trying to block my trail. I lock myself into my room to fuse together this music that's got to smell success and positive vibes the rest of my life. I plan to help the fail through bad vibes. I lift minds to show and express exposed minds. My golden balls can show your soul how to shine and hold it on the guard of life's ride. So follow me, I'll take the lead. This industry is in some need of someone to show you what's free, and that's me. I see you.